Hi, everybody. Welcome back to episode 2 of Executive Misfits. I'm Amy Thomson, and I'm here with my awesome co-host from Listen to Big Media. His name is Brian Patrick White, and he is going to start us off with the news. Before you do, though, how is everybody? Are you guys okay? You doing good? Awesome. All right, BP, you're up.
All right, fantastic. Good day, everyone. News from the ball court, from the news court. All right, we're talking about some tamarin monkeys today. Everybody's heard of them, right? Baby tamarin monkeys. No, actually, this is the first time I have. So pulled it up on the news site this morning. And so these triplets were born thimble size. And if you're not familiar with tamarin monkeys, they're brown and they have these white wispy mustaches, right? So apparently these thimble size baby tamarin monkeys are already bringing out their white mustache. So they're absolutely adorable, and use your imagination, folks. No, kidding. That's what I've got here for this moment. Back to you, Amy.
That is so cool. Now I'm just wondering, where can people find a picture of this? Because that sounds really, really neat.
Yeah, they're cute. I think if
look how tiny my finger is, like thimble size. That's cool.
I probably have one or two of them at the house. Well, yeah, if they're going to be that small. I'm not sure how big they do grow. A little bigger than the thimble. We'll need to fact check it.
Good morning, Bonita. I think she was answering the, are you having a good day? How are you? No, I don't know if that's the question you were answering, Bonita, but good morning to you. And somebody really likes, I think it's about the little baby monkeys. All right, what else do we have in the news?
Okay. Our second news story is about a geothermal plant. It's over in the UK. So from the news court, here we go. The UK debuts a geothermal plant using heat from the earth to power 10,000 homes. So what we're looking at is it's in Cornwall, UK, right? And it's the first ever geothermal plant that's it's dropping water down this well is what it's talking about. And it's being heated from like the earth inside, right? It's going down 3 miles deep. It passes through this Port Talon fault zone through red hot water and granite rocks within. So this geothermal power project was funded throughout the 2010s by a mixture of a private and public support. And now it's rocking like energy out to 10,000 homes. So you know what? We've got the energy, the power right here on Earth. Amy, back to you.
Well, I was just thinking about, so my daughter is doing this project on energy, and I don't remember, I don't know how many of you guys remember being back in school and you learned, it seemed like every year something about energy, and it got more and more elaborate as you went on. She was given an assignment, and of course my daughter is so much like me. She's like, yeah, but I want to do better than what the assignment is. I'm going to pick something that we haven't even learned yet and do that. And I'm like, come on, honey, you can actually have this assignment done and in now, you know. But it's really good to see her ambition and motivation with that. So I'm very proud of her, and I learn a lot from my kids doing their schoolwork. So what else is the next? We got one more piece of news. What else is next, BB?
The next piece of news is that we have a fabulous show coming up for you for the rest of the day. Amy Thomson and I are rocking it straight from the Executive Misfit court. And there's your third piece of news from the news court.
That's awesome. Thanks. So you guys might be wondering, what are executive misfits? This is something that I'm going to tell you what an executive misfit is. An executive misfit is somebody who's not 100% like all of the other executives. You know, you've got a little bit of quirk, you've got a little bit of like personality, a little bit of pizzazz. You know, you're not fit in a shoebox kind of person. You know, you've got your creative adventures and your ideas. So anybody who is wanting to be better, wanting to really develop and achieve something in life that doesn't necessarily fit the mold, that is an executive misfit. So if that's you, welcome to the show, and thank you for being here. All right. So I want to talk about some things that are really cool. We've got some really, really awesome projects that are coming up. Not just coming up, but these are really fun things, and I thought I would share them with you. I'm going to share my screen because it is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to see. Am I sharing it? Did it actually share? It did. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay. So for anybody who doesn't know, I absolutely love birds. And for the past few months, I wanted bird feeder, and I couldn't find them. They were sold out in every store around here. I'm somebody who still likes to purchase things locally, so I do that. And I did finally find a bird feeder, but then I just saw this one online. This is Bird Buddy, and I think it's the coolest thing ever, because if you're not there, this will actually take beautiful pictures and videos of your birds, and you can see them in action. Like, how beautiful is that? So even if I'm not home, I get to see the little critters at my bird feeder. I'm not gonna lie, the squirrels do crazy acrobatics and eat more than the birds. But it's nice to help them. The next project I want to talk about is Jill Woodland's Kindness Circles. So Jill is somebody, she's a publicist. She's very good at her job. She's written 4 books. She's an international best-selling author and speaker. But her kindness circles are to help people really use kindness as a way to catapult them in their business and their lives and really make a difference for other people. So if she's got one coming up actually on, you can choose between 2. There's January 15th and January 18th, and that would be at jilllublin.com/kindness circles. Wanted to tell you about that because Jill is also going to be speaking at our Creative Collaboration Summit, which is essentially like speed dating for people's dreams and goals. All right, so Brian Patrick, do you want to elaborate on what the Creative Collaboration Summit is?
Absolutely. The Creative Collaboration Summit is a group of folks coming together. And by folks, I mean early stage entrepreneurs who have been in the game for a while, project enthusiasts, passion hobbyists. If you have an idea, right, and you want to get your idea, you want to share it, you want to get some feedback, and you're looking to possibly partner or bounce ideas off of other folks. So we have speakers throughout the course of 3 days, and it's for 3 hours each day, which is perfect. Why? Because it allows you to operate within the boundaries and routine of the rest of your day for the most part. So 3 days, 3 hours, speakers throughout, and it allows you to connect, network, and collaborate with other people in the world who are out doing things up to stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Absolutely. Like, we had, from everybody who came to the last one, we had positive reviews, like really, really amazing reviews, and people are already signed up for this upcoming one. And I just put the registration link out yesterday, so we've got a long list of people signing up for it, and we have spots for 2 more speakers. So it might not seem like a lot, but we've got, if anybody's interested, they can go to wheredreamsconnect.com. And just, first sign up for sign up to be at the summit, and then I'll send an email out with that little link inside it that says, if you want to be a speaker, this is what you do. And if you don't make it in for this one, you can make it in for another one. Also, Brian Patrick, you have something that you were going to be offering as an opportunity for people. What opportunity do you have?
Opportunity as an event or opportunity specifically for them? Which actually both are specific
for them.
Right. So I will be launching my channel. Listen on Big Media will be launching its business broadcasting syndicate in February. And what the business broadcasting syndicate is a channel all about entrepreneurs, for entrepreneurs, and for people who enjoy being entertained and enjoy supporting people, projects, and their ideas. And so therefore, as far as the opportunity goes, looking to work with folks, these entrepreneurs, on a crazy, ridiculous, amazing, discounted way that we'll be highlighting you and your products and your service. And you'll also be able to take this content and put it on your website, your social media. And if you would like to know more, go ahead and email me at, you see it on the screen here, right there. listenonbigmedia@gmail.com. Just take out that little apostrophe. You can also find me on Facebook as well. So let's talk shop.
I'm going to try to put it in the comments. listenonbigmedia@gmail.com.
Yep. And there's also listenonbigmedia.com.
Let's see. All right. Let's see if I can show this. listenonbigmedia@gmail.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom. All right. So, yeah, that brings us to the next thing. And I wanted to, you know what? Totally lost my train of thought there for a quick second. Sorry. We were looking at creative artists and creative people. Who do you want to showcase today?
Yes, thank you, Amy. So we're looking at featured artists and featured music creative artists. And today we're dropping in on Joan Baez.
Okay, tell me who they are. Tell me how to spell it. I'm going to look it up. I want to actually show people who we're actually going to be talking about.
You could totally click on the link too in our program.
Oh, you put it in the program. Sure. Okay.
Yep. So Joan Baez, right? She's turning 80 and she's showing off her art. So you may be familiar with her folk singers, like 60s, 70s era, and she's given up music now, or she's officially retiring from her live touring shows and is really focusing on her art. Did you find it, Amy?
I did, and it looks like it's loading, and I'm just wondering what it looks like on the screen for you guys. Okay, so she shows off her masterful paintings.
Yep.
And I don't see them yet, but it's
Drum
good.
roll, please.
Okay, great. So this here must be Joan, and
there we go. Yep.
Beautiful. You know what I love about people that paint like this? It's like they use such choppy, large brush strokes, but they can still capture all the different lighting. And I really like when people use different colors, like contrasting colors, in with the same. Like I find, for me being an artist, I find it really makes things pop out when you use a lot of contrast and different colors that people wouldn't normally put together. She plays guitar too.
Absolutely. Yep. That was her big thing. You know, Amy, it says that one of her shows is called the Mischief Makers. So you know what? I'm willing to bet that Joan is an executive misfit.
Oh, I guarantee it. And the fact that it said that she was just doing her second, I think, show, and she was turning 80. I don't know if I read that right. Is that what it said?
Yes.
But, yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people, okay, this is a topic I really want to talk about. A lot of people have a tendency to put off their dreams and goals because they're too busy working on their career, right? We are going to be having somebody on, actually, Bonita Joy, who was here earlier. I don't know if she's still watching. Bonita, if you're watching, say hi. But she's going to be a guest on our show, and she is a lawyer, like a practicing lawyer who does ventriloquism. She is somebody who is outliving her dream, and I am so inspired by that. So, woohoo! So yeah. Next up, we want to talk about teachable moments. Okay. I accidentally screwed up the schedule, but nobody would know that but me, so I say it. Anyways, I do want to talk about teachable moments because I've been listening to a lot of Darren Hardy lately. One thing about Executive Misfits is we're always learning. We're always learning and growing, and following our path and discovering our passions. But Darren Hardy said something to me that blew my mind the other day. I realized I have not been living my life according to my values. Like, it was like a big. For anybody who doesn't know, I've got a few kids, and they've had a lot of challenges lately, like a lot of mental health challenges, a lot of school challenges. It's been really, really difficult to parent, knowing some of the things I know and not being able to help them. One of the things I got from listening to Darren Hardy was he was talking about setting your values first, and then your life plan, and then your business plan. The way I had done it was I was planning my business to fit around the life I wanted. And yes, my values were part of that, but it wasn't like my values were at the core. When I look at my values, my children and their well-being and their happiness is actually at the core. So what I'm doing, and I don't know how everything is going to play in, but now I'm stepping back and I'm spending like 5 to 8 hours a day, like with them homeschooling, still running my business and working with a relationship. And I don't know how it's going to all unfold yet, but when I realized that, I was like, I have to make some major changes. I have to start outsourcing more. I have to do things. And I don't, again, when you start doing all those things cost money to hire everybody else. But I don't care at this point because my kids are my main priority. And I'm so glad I realized this with enough time to be with them, like before things are too late. Teachable moment. What do you have to say about that?
You say heavy topic. Thanks for sharing, Amy. And like being like straight up honest, like this is what's going on. You're sharing with everyone that's listening, so people know about your life right now. And I assert there are many out there who can relate in one way or another, when things aren't working. And I acknowledge you for like saying enough is enough and priority needs to go over here. So that's a sacrifice of a mother and someone who I hear is dedicated to their health as well.
Definitely. Yeah. So I'm looking for, Brian Patrick, I'm going to be totally honest. It's been super, super hard.
Yep.
It's been as a mother. It's like as a mother who's an entrepreneur, who's trying to get their business going and trying to manage teams and organize everything. It's like, I know I'm not the only one out here who has this issue, but it's like, how do you school one and school another who both have like significant mental health issues? I'm not just talking about a small thing. And then, it's been challenging. But I did get one of my kids almost caught up in school, and the other one is now listening to some development training themselves.
This is awesome. Mm-hmm. Definitely something to be thankful for. And it totally plays into words from your mother.
It does.
Actually, words to your mother. And Amy, you don't need to be perfect, yet be better than yesterday. And there you have it from words to your mother.
Exactly. All right. So I just want to close out the show and tell you guys about our sponsors. We have some really cool sponsors. This show is brought to you by the letter X. I'm going to show you the picture of the letter X in a minute. Listen to Big Media, I Be a Giant, Affirming Arts, and the Finishers Club. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm going to share the screen one more time. This is really cool. I'm kind of disappointed that it's not, for some reason, zooming in like I'd like to, but I draw these amazing hand-drawn, like, positive affirmation artwork. And this one, it's tough to see because it won't zoom in, but it's like energy is beautifully balanced. I am amazingly talented. I'm intelligent. I live in bliss, like there's all kinds of positive affirmations. Every one of my art pieces is different. And again, I've got to fix something on my Shopify store so that people can see what is really there. But this one's a canvas, and it's beautiful. So it's brought to you by the letter X. Isn't that fun? It's like Sesame Street.
Thank you, Amy. Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and our viewers for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
Make it a great day.
See you next time. Bye.
Ciao.